If anybody wants to do a quick sound check, feel free. No, it's dancing.
Over to you, Nick, and everyone else into mute.
Sultan polka.
This was a poem I did last week, which I've turned into a song. Walk away, walk away, walk away from the blues. Walk away, walk away, walk away the blues. I walk away from trouble and all that I've been through. One foot then the other, I walk away with you. Walk away, walk away, walk away the blues. Walk away, walk away, walk away the blues. The path I take is timeless, the trail been set before, by beast and man forever, one foot from the door. Walk away, walk away, walk away the blues. Walk away, walk away, walk away the blues. The wind, the rain, the sunshine, blue sky, earth so green, all beings in this living world, four seasons felt and seen. Walk away, walk away, walk away the blues. Walk away, walk away, walk away the blues. We walk this world of wonder before Guru and before God, hunting, gathering, walking on over every single sod. Walk away, walk away, walk away the blues. Walk away, walk
Terrific song, Greg.
Okay. And now I've lost you. Mary, over to you, Mary.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay.
Okay, everyone into mute.
I'm going to sing Shula Room. This is a song which is partly in English, partly in Irish. And it's about, it's a song of a young woman whose lover is threatening to go away to fight in the Neapolitan Wars. Oh, I wish I was on yonder hill. Sorry, I started too low. Let me get my note. Oh, I wish I was on yonder hill. 'Tis there I'd sit and cry my fill, till every tear would turn a mill. Shoo, shoo, shoo-la-roon, shuga sakiraga shuga kyun, shuga dar saga selig lum. I'll sell my rod and I'll sell my reel, I'll sell my only spinning wheel, to buy my love a sword of steel. Shoo, shoo, shoo-la-roon, shuga sakiraga shuga kyun, shuga dar saga selig lum. I'll dye my petticoats, I'll dye them red, and round the world I'll beg my bread, until my parents will wish me dead. Shoo, shoo, shoo-la-roon, shuga sakiraga shuga kyun, shuga dar saga selig lum. And now my love is gone to France, he's gone his fortune to advance. If he e'er return, 'tis but a chance. Shoo, shoo, shoo-la-roon, shuga sakiraga shuga kyun, shuga dar saga selig lum. Is cadet to my vorning slán.
Really lovely hearing.
Excellent. Over to San Francisco and Riggy.
Okay, by popular acclaim, or whatever they call the thing that elicits you to do requests. I'd like to know what that is. To all good people now I mean to sing a song, for I have wrought my own decay and have done myself great wrong in following the alehouse. I've bent and spent my store. Bad company did me undo, but I'll do so no more. But I'll do so no more. Bad company did me undo, but I'll do so no more. I'll do so no more. I had a fine estate of land worth £40 a year. I sold and mortgaged all of that and spent it in good beer. But my poor one, my wife and friends could not rule me until I did wax poor. But company did me undo, but I'll do so no more. But I'll do so no more. But company did me undo, but I'll do so no more. I'll do so no more. Then I fell sick upon the same and lay 3 months or more. But never an alewife in the town would come within my door. But my good wife was my best friend and stuck to me therefore. But company did me undo, but I'll do so no more. But I'll do so no more. Bad company did me undo, but I'll do so no more. I'll do so no more. My wife, she sold her petticoat and pawned her diamond ring to maintain me in my misery in any kind of thing. Oh, I not a woeful man to waste and spend my store, but company did me undo, but I'll do so no more. But I'll do so no more. Bad company did me undo, but I'll do so no more. I'll do so no more. As soon as I get strength again, I'll fall to work apace to maintain my wife and children, for my needs are base. I see who is a man's best friend if he be sick and poor. But company did me undo, but I'll do so no more. But I'll do so no more. Bad company did me undo, but I'll do so no more. I'll do so no more.
I'll be good.
Wow.
Thank you, Ricky.
Beautiful.
And over to North London to Pete and Maggie. Song each.
Okay, well, we're gonna try one together, but I chose. So
Right.
yeah, you got a note.
That's mine and that's yours.
Yeah. You ready? Tempted and tried, we're oft made to wonder why it should be thus all the day long.
No, I want to start again.
You want to start again?
I want to, yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
yes, it was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Tempted and tried, we're oft made to wonder why it should be thus all the day long, while there are others living about us, never molested, though in the wrong. Further along, we'll know all about it. Further along, we'll understand why Cheer up, my brother, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by. When death has come and taken our loved ones, it leaves our home so lonely and drear. Then do we wonder why others prosper, living so wicked year after year. Further along we'll know all about it. Further along we'll understand why. Cheer up, my brothers, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by. Faithful to death, said our loving Master, a few more days to labor and wait. Toils of the road will then seem as nothing when we pass through the beautiful gate. Further along we'll know all about it. Further along we'll understand why. Cheer up, my brothers, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by. When we see Jesus coming in glory, when he comes from his home in the sky, then we shall meet him in that bright mansion. We'll understand it all by and by. Further along we'll know all about it. Further along we'll understand why. Cheer up, my brothers, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by.
Yay.
Right. Good song.
Now, Pete, yeah.
We were playing a tune earlier.
Oh, were we? Oh, okay.
Yes, yes,
Sorry,
yes.
been distracted
Just-
by some DIY. Okay.
Yeah, very
So-
distracted by
So sorry for people who
Yeah.
we've been following around Zooms. It's a repeat.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweets of May.
Yeah, the Sweets of May.
Super. And now, welcome to Kathy.
Oh, thank you. But I've just come to listen tonight. I'm not doing anything.
Oh, okay. No, that's all right. It's good to hear from you.
Yeah, I haven't come prepared to do anything. So.
Okay, right. Well, watch and enjoy.
Yeah, I am enjoying it.
We desperately need an audience, so you are it. Yeah. Over to Roger.
Right. Okie dokie. I'm looking out at the stars tonight, across the western sky. Whole thing moving at the speed of light. I don't know where or why. Well, maybe it's just a great escape, and heaven only knows. They'll be back tomorrow night, 'cause they know there's nowhere else to go. He never said I'll be done with this. He said I'll see it through. Doesn't matter if they shook their heads. Those doctors, they haven't a clue. He said you and me, we might go out east, even get to Mexico. Then he closed his eyes and I realized that for now he'd nowhere else to go. I took a walk to the waterfront, looking out to sea, thinking about what my friend has said. I'm thinking what he said to me. I'm watching those waves rolling in, crashing on the rocks below. From far across the sea they came, but now they've nowhere else to go. I might go down to Mexico, maybe leave for Spain, spend some time in the Western Isles, and head out south again. Looking out there, the sea and the stars, there's a woman I used to know. Waited for me all these years, 'cause she knew I'd nowhere else to go.
Hey,
Fabulous song. Where's that from?
Yeah, who wrote that one?
Mr. T.B. Hiscock.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Very good, very good.
Great song.
Yeah, yeah.
Try to do it justice, but he does it more so.
Well, if you can't get the real thing, we'll have you. Okay, over to New Haven.
Right.
Yeah, Marilyn.
Okay. Right. A-roving on last winter's night, and a drinking good of wine, and a thinking of that dear little girl. She won the heart of mine. Oh, she is like a butter rose that blooms in the month of June. She is like a music instrument that's just been laid like tune. Oh, who is gonna shoe your poor little feet? Tell me who is gonna glove your hand? Tell me who is gonna kiss those red ruby lips? Tell me who is gonna be your man? Oh, Papa's gonna shoe my poor little feet, and Mama's gonna glove my hand, and it's you who's gonna kiss my red rosy lips, and it's you who's gonna be my man. Perhaps it's a trip to a far foreign land, maybe to France or Spain, and if I go 10,000 miles, I will be back again.
Yeah, good.
Super duper. Now, swinging across to Martin, and the question tonight, Martin, is: have you got maps of Ireland? Okay.
No. Well, I mean,
No. Okay. In that case, we won't ask for your opinion on what the river through Cork are. In that case, we'll have to use Google or something for that one. So, right. Okay, Martin, sing us a song.
oh, as well.
Yeah. Well, we don't just need you for reference and fact checking.
Fare thee well, my dearest dear, fare you well, adieu, for I must go to sea for the sake of you. Love, have a patient heart, for you must bear the smart. Since you and I must part, my turtle dove. You'll have silver and bright gold, houses and land. What more could you desire? Love, don't complain. And jewels to your hand, and maids at your command. But you must think of me when I am gone. Oh, your gold I'll count as dust when that you are fled. Your absence proves me lost and strikes me dead. And when you are from home, your servant I'll have none. I'd rather live alone than in company. So nimbly then she dressed, all in man's attire, all for to see her love was her heart's desire. She cut her lovely locks, and no mistrust was there that she a maiden were, all at the time. For Venice we were bound, with our hearts content, no fear of ship being lost, away we went. From London but one day our ship was cast away, which causes which made our lives to lay in discontent. Our ship being cast away, misfortune it did frown, for I did swim to shore, but she did drown. Now she lies in the deep, in everlasting sleep, which causes me to weep forevermore.
Super.
Very well, my dearest dear.
Now it's throwdown time and up to Stoke the Potteries. Yes, for Wendy. It's an old joke, but I like it.
It is. I think I'm going to have to get a pot on the desk so that I can live up to this nomenclature. So this is it's a song I heard June Tabor sing first, but it's actually a Les Barker poem, and it's a parody of kind of all those ballads about briars and roses and things. So it's called Maybe Then I'll Be a Rose. I've heard of all those sad, sad songs when he and she are parted, and she dies for the love of him, and he dies broken-hearted. He lies in St. Mary's Kirk, and she lies in the choir, and out of her grave grows a rose, and out of his a briar. So at last their souls entwine, and now as one are climbing. 10 out of 10 for true, true love. 0 out of 10 for timing. I don't want that kind of love that grows so high on sorrow. I want you today, my love, and I want you tomorrow. Here and now, let's drink the wine of life while life is ours. Here and now, our love entwine. It's not just for the flowers. And when time takes all away, and death snuffs out this fire, maybe then I'll be a rose, and you, my love, a briar. Maybe then I'll be a rose.
Wow.
And now over to
You didn't finish the over 2, but it's Janet, isn't it?
I muted before. Bracker, are you there? Yeah. Where are you based at the moment? Are you in Super League territory or in Ireland? I can't hear you. You're muted.
Raka.
On me.
That's it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Good.
Lovely, lovely. I'm in Bray in the county of Wicklow,
Oh,
Well,
close to the sea. It's just below Dunleary, which is below Dublin.
and they're not
So
in the
we're
Super League.
below. Right. Who? Bray.
Bray.
I used to be the in-house poet of our local team, which was called Bray Wanderers. And all the time I was in-house poet, they did brilliantly. And then I went off to live in London, and they went down. And they're not even in the league at all.
But
they're in the soup.
But what's your effect on Arsenal? Your effect on Arsenal doesn't seem to be that. Although you're not, since you're in Ireland at the moment, that could explain why Arsenal aren't doing so well.
They're playing tonight.
I'll be watching Arsenal this minute, except I don't have BT transmissions. But anyway,
are they on Radio 4? Are they Radio 5 Live? I'm amazed you haven't got headphones on.
They might be, but I don't listen with headphones.
Okay, well, I won't encourage that sort of thing. So give us a poem.
Well, it's by Marriott Edgar, who wrote wonderful recitations, and he became quite prosperous on the strength of it. He was the brother of a much more prosperous writer, a millionaire, in fact. Edgar Wallace was his brother, although neither of them knew that until they were in their 30s, I think. Anyway, Marriott Edgar was born in Lancashire. So I'll do it in that kind of voice. It's called, and it's biblical. Oh, it's intensely religious. It's about Noah and his ark. It's called The Owl in the Ark. One evening at dusk, as Noah stood on his ark, putting green oil in starboard side lamp, his wife came along and said, "Noah, something's wrong. Our cabin is getting quite damp." Said, "Noah, is that so?" Then he went down below and found it were right what she'd said. For there on the floor quite a puddle he saw. It were swabbling round under bed. Said he, "There's an hole in the bottom somewhere. We must find it before we retire." Then he thought for a bit and he said, "Aye, that's it. A bloodhound is what we require." So he went and fetched bloodhound from place where it lay, twixt the skunk and the polecat it were. And as things down below were a trifle so, it were glad of a breath of fresh air. They followed the hound as it went sniffing round till at last it located the leak. 'Twere a small hole inside, about 2 inches wide, where a swordfish had poked in its beak, and by gum, how the wet squirted in through that hole. Why, young Shem, who at sums was expert, worked it out on his slate that came at the rate of per gallon per second per squirt. The bloodhound tried hard to keep water in check, be lapping it up with his tongue, but it came in so fast through that hole that at last he shoved in his nose as a bung. Oh, the poor faithful hound. He were very near drowned. They dragged him away none too soon, for the stream as it rose pushed its way up his nose and blew it out like a balloon. Then Mrs. Noah put her elbow in hole and said, "Aye, that's it, I believe." But they found very soon as she'd altered her tune, when water had crept up her sleeve. When she found that her elbow weren't doing much good, she said to Noah, "I've an idea. You sit on the leak, and by end of week, there's no knowing whether may clear." Noah didn't think much to this notion at all, but he reckoned he'd give it a try. On the hole down he flopped, and the leaking all stopped. and all, except in him, was quite dry. She took him his breakfast and dinner and tea, as day after day there he sat, till the rains were all past, and they landed at last on the top side of Mount Ararat. And that is how Noah got them all safe ashore. But ever since then, strange to tell, them as helped save the ark has all carried a mark, aye, and all their descendants as well. That's why a dog has a cold nose and ladies cold elbows. You'll also find, if you inquire, that that's why a man takes his coattails in hand and stands with his bum to the fire. That's literature for you. Marriott Edgar.
Proper stuff. Now, swing across to Janet. Who have you been to the club before? I can't hear. You're on mute. Janet, unmute yourself on your iPhone. No, can't hear you yet. Hello.
I've been before, but I didn't sing, and I shan't sing tonight either, if you don't mind.
Oh no, that's all right. No, just say hello. Where are you based?
Essex.
Oh, Essex. Okay.
Same place as the same place as Kathy, whom you spoke to earlier.
Oh, okay. But you're in different squares, I can tell.
Yes.
It's a magical world, this. There's people all over the place. Yeah. Okay, well, shall swing across to Nick then. He's in a different square. He's next door to you.
How many have you got altogether?
4 by 3 plus 1, which normally 13. Adds up to 13, I think. Yeah.
13. But 14 because there's 2 in the Pete and...
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. 14. Yeah. If you put the participants up, you can actually see everyone's names and chat and things. So over to Nick for a song.
You can't do everything that you can do on PC when you're watching on a phone. That's
no. That's true. No.
This is a Richard Thompson song. Says Red Molly to James, that's a fine motorbike. A girl could feel special on any such like. Says James to Red Molly, my hat's off to you. It's a Vincent Black Lightning 1952. And I've seen you on the corners and cafes, it seems. Red hair and black leather, my favourite colour scheme. And he pulled her on behind. And it's down to Box Hill they did ride. Says James to Red Molly, here's a ring for your right hand. But I'll tell you in earnest, I'm a dangerous man. For I've fought with the law since I was 17. Robbed many a man to get this Vincent machine. And I'm 22 now, I might make 23. And I don't mind dying, but for the love of thee. And if fate should break my stride, then I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Come down, Red Molly, says Sergeant McRae, for they've taken James 80 for armed robbery. Shotgun blast in his chest, left nothing inside. Come down, Red Molly, to his dying bedside. When she got to the hospital, there wasn't much left. He was running out of road, he was running out of breath. But he smiled to see her cry. said, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Says James, in my opinion, there's nothing in this world beats a 52 Vincent and a red-headed girl. Now Nortons and Indians and Greaveses won't do, for they don't have a soul like a Vincent 52. Well, he reached for her hand and gave her the keys, saying, I'll have no further use for these. I see angels and aerials in leather and chrome, coming down from heaven to carry me home. And he gave her one last kiss and died. And he gave her his Vincent to ride. Vincent Black Lightning.
Super duper. Now, opposite to Carol, who I think's in London. I can't hear you yet. Yeah, Carol, are you there?
I think my sound has improved. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're okay. Yeah.
Right,
okay, take it away. Okay. Give us the news. Sing us a song.
Bring it back.
A couple of short Irish songs as I've been sitting in the pub drinking Guinness, which is quite fun. Okay. Avenging and bright fall the swift sword of Erin on him who the brave sons of Asna betrayed. For every fond eye he hath wakened a tear in, a drop from his heart wounds shall weep o'er blade. By the red cloud that hung over Connacht's dark dwelling, when our lads 3 champions lay sleeping in gore, by the billows of war which so often high swelling have wafted these heroes to victory's shore. We swear to avenge them, no joy shall be tasted. The harp shall be silent, the maiden unwed. Our halls shall be mute, and our fields shall lie wasted, till vengeance is raked on the murderer's head. Yes, monarch, through sweet our home recollections, though sweet are the tears that from tenderness fall, though sweet are our friendships, our hopes, our affections, revenge on a tyrant is sweetest of all. Fare ye well to old Ireland, since I must leave this shore, and perhaps never see that little island no more, leaving brothers and sisters and mother to mourn, and all for the sake of their dear darling son. Oh, there is one thing that do grieve my heart sore, that's to go and leave that charming, pretty girl I adore. But there is one thing more still runs in my mind, that's to think I should leave Kilkenny behind. Kilkenny is a fine place, it lies in the west, and the more I think on it, it lies in my breast. For now I'm in London, so a true love, but here I have none.
Lovely.
Wow,
That's great. Great stuff.
Guinness obviously works. Bernard, you're on mute. You're still on mute, Bernard. Bernard, hello. We
Hello,
can't hear
hello.
you.
Oh, I shall start that all over again because the mime was really good. Okay, right. I started off with an apology to the Americans in the room because I'm about to murder a North Carolina folk song from 1860. Its topicalness is on the 1st of May 1868. They hanged Tom Dooler for the murder of Laura Foster. There is some doubt as to whether he actually did it because, in fact, Anne Melton, who was first accused of it, was his cousin, because he was also having an affair with her as well. So he was a bit of a lad, having come back from the Confederate Wars. And she committed suicide 2 years later. So. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Poor boy, you're bound to die. I met her on the mountain. I stabbed her with a knife. Killed poor Laura Foster because she wouldn't be my wife. This time tomorrow, reckon where I'll be. If it hadn't been for Grayson, I'd have been in Tennessee. Take down my ukulele, play it all you please. I'll be down some lonesome valley, hanging from a white oak tree. Hang down my head, Tom Dooley. Hang down my head and cry. Hang down my head, Tom Dooley. Poor boy, you're bound to. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Poor boy, you're bound to. Over to Mary.
Yeah. I wonder if the Racker would agree with me that that was a massive hit in Ireland sometime in the late 60s, I think.
It was for the Kingston Trio.
Yeah. And it got to number one or something like
The
that.
Kingston Trio managed to ignore the fact of the victim's name. I've put Laura Foster back into the story. So.
Sorry, just putting a light on. Yeah, you're left to right. Okay. Okay, I've got a keyboard here. You probably can't see it, but I am playing it. Okay, so I'm going to play a song written by Phil Ochs, and that was made well known by Joan Baez, called There But For Fortune. So it's a song about luck and chance. Show me the prison, show me the jail. Show me the prisoner whose life has gone stale. And I'll show you, young man, with so many reasons why. There but for fortune, though you or I, you or I. Show me the alley, show me the train, show me the hobo who sleeps out in the rain. And I'll show you, young man, with so many reasons why. There but for fortune, though you or I, you or I. Show me the whiskey stains on the floor. Show me the drunkard as he stumbles out the door. And I'll show you, young man, with so many reasons why. There but for fortune, oh, you or I, you or I. Show me the country where the bombs had to fall. Show me the ruins of the buildings once so tall. And I'll show you, young man, with so many reasons why. There but for fortune, who's your land or mine, yours or mine. Yours or mine.
Thank you.
Excellent.
That was lovely.
Riggy, are you there? Yeah. You're on mute at the moment.
I took my video off because I was relatively unattractive.
Oh, okay.
I heard you speaking about kind of a verboten source of songs, but really an important one for so many of us who grew up in the late 50s. I had a brother who was 5 years older and went to college in Boston, and the Kingston Trio were on top of their game. And I learned this song from the Kingston Trio. What can I say? Why do them yellow girls love me so evil way, Santiana? Because I don't tell him all I know along the plains of Mexico. So heave her up and away we'll go, heave away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico. When I was a young lad in my prime, heave away, Santiana. I courted them pretty girls 2 at a time along the plains of Mexico. So heave her up and away we'll go, heave away, Santa Ana, heave her up and away we'll go, all on the plains of Mexico. Santa Ana was a good old man, heave away, Santa Ana, till he got in a fight with our Uncle Sam, all on the plains of Mexico. So heave her up and away we'll go, heave away, Santa Ana, heave her up and away we'll go, all on the plains of Mexico. There's plenty of gold, so I've been told, heave away, Santa Ana, there's plenty of gold, so I've been told, all on the plains of Mexico. So heave her up and away we'll go, heave away, Santa Ana, heave her up and away we'll go, all on the plains of Mexico.
Good stuff, Ricky.
Over to Peter and Maggie.
I just wondered, it's coming round so fast. It's so nice to see John and Amanda. Is it okay to interrupt?
Yes.
Hear from someone else, like you guys?
Yeah. Sure. We'll switch across to the new entries.
Yeah.
If you, okay, John, do you want to sing us a song to say hello?
Or play a tune?
He's got.
Where's
he's
your
got
fiddle?
very good record selection.
I'll just listen, thank you.
Ooh, okay. Be like that.
Well,
I think he's got sound problems.
Ask somebody else, and I'll think about something.
Okay, yeah. Come back. Okay, we'll give you another go later on. Amanda, do you want to sing us a song?
Oh, all right then. I was just hoping to have some time to get the words in my head, but I'll go anyway and see what happens.
Maggie won't let you do that. She wants instant gratification.
That's okay. Instant gratification.
We
is
young
fine.
people demand that. If
Yeah,
we're not satisfied every 20
I don't do
seconds.
delayed gratification now.
Well, okay, it's almost May, and this is the closest Islington to the 1st of May, I guess. So this is kind of appropriate. I have friends in London town, the finest ever seen, and I have some in Swansea and some in Aberdeen. We're all labour good and true. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to fight this fight right through, and we'll have a May Day then. We'll have a May Day, my oh, we'll have a May Day then. We'll have a May Day, my oh, we'll have a May Day then. Our fathers fought this fight before and thought that they had won. You should have seen the boss turn green and how that man could run. But when our fathers turned their backs, the boss came along to dodge his tax. The next time we'll no be so lax, and we'll have a May Day then. We'll have a May Day, my oh, we'll have a May Day then. We'll have a May Day, my oh, we'll have a May Day then. They're never ever satisfied, though millions they have made, but still they think that you and I are grossly overpaid. There's nothing that they wouldn't steal, they'd even grudge your kids a meal, but very soon we'll hear them squeal, and we'll have a May Day then. We'll have a May Day, my oh, we'll have a May Day then. We'll have a May Day, my oh, we'll have a May Day then. We'll join in jubilation and the big brass band will hear as we march on in triumph to the future with a cheer. And as we greet the newborn day, the piper he'll have a tune to play. A lament for the sharks who are on their way, and we'll have a Mayday then. We'll have a Mayday, my oh my, we'll have a Mayday then. We'll have a Mayday, my oh, we'll have a Mayday then. We'll have a Mayday, my, we'll have a Mayday then. We'll have a Mayday, my, oh, we'll have a Mayday then. Martin again.
Thank you. I love that one.
Amanda, have you got original sound on?
Oh no, I haven't.
That's why you're sounding a bit more like Cher.
Sounded okay here.
With the vocoder, which is not a bad sound, very popular amongst the young people. So okay. Over to Pete and Maggie.
Wasn't a bit Cher here in East Finchley.
I wasn't Cher here in either.
Yeah, for the friends we've been following around Zoom, sorry, another repeat. It's the first May Carol I ever heard from Jean Ritchie. And I kind of like that it's been traversing the Atlantic as I have. She learned it from her sisters who had learned it at the Pine Mountain Settlement School in Kentucky as an English song. And I think there'd been a lot of toing and froing with Cecil Sharp, collecting from their family and bringing over English songs. So it's a rather prim May Carol. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been wandering all the night and the best part of the day, and now I'm returning home again to bring you a branch of May. A branch of May I bring to you, and at your door I stand. It's nothing but a sprout, but it's well budded out by the work of God's own hand. Take a Bible in your hand and read a chapter through, and when the day of judgment comes, the Lord will think on you. In my pocket I've got a purse tied up with a silken string, and all it needs is a little bit of silver to line it well within. My song is done, I must be gone, no longer can I stay. God bless you all, both great and small, and send you a joyful May. Here it comes. Do we need to move?
Yes. Space. Make me a space. Room. Since it's spring. Oh, loads of room. I've been treating my instruments to new strings. So here is my dulcimer with its shiny new strings. The old ones were black. I don't know how many years they'd been on there. But here we go. From the that man down the road, Mr. Thompson. Was there ever a winter so cold and so sad, the river too weary to flood? The storm in the wind cut through to my skin, but she cut through to my blood. I was looking for trouble to tangle me line, but trouble came looking for me. I knew I was standing on treacherous ground, I was sinking too fast to run free. With her scheming, I'd always left me far enough. Storm in the wind cut through to my skin, but she cut through to my blood. Oh, I would not be asking, I would not be seen, begging on mountain or hill, but I'm ready and blind, with my hands tied behind, I've neither the mind nor the will. With her scheming, I'd always, she left me far enough. Storm in the wind cut through to my skin, but she cut through to my blood. Oh, it's bitter the need of the poor ditching boy, they'll always believe what they say. They tell him it's hard to be honest and true, does he mind if he doesn't get paid? With her scheming, I'd always, she left me far enough. Storm in the wind cut through to my skin, but she cut through to my blood.
It was good to hear it, and I like the kazoo.
Kazoo? Where was there a kazoo?
Yeah, well, the stick thing. Okay, over to Marilyn.
Dulcimer!
Oh, you say dulcimer, I say stick thing. Okay, over to Marilyn.
Vision once I saw. Kazoo she played.
Ye mariners all, as you pass by, call in and drink when you are dry. Come spend, my lads, your money brisk, and pop your nose in a jug of this. Oh, mariners all, if you've half a crown, you're welcome all for to sit down. Come spend, my lads, your money brisk, and pop your nose in a jug of this. Oh, tipplers all, as you pass by, come in and drink if you are dry. Come in, sit down, think not amiss, to pop your nose in a jug of this. Oh, now I'm old and can scarcely crawl, I've an old grey beard and a head that's bald. Crown my desire, fulfill my bliss, a pretty girl and a jug of this. Oh, when I'm in my grave and dead, and all my sorrows are past and fled, transform me then into a fish,
swim in a jug of this.
Very nice.
So over to Roger, and then I think we'll have an interval. So you're finishing the first half off. There's the responsibility.
It certainly is. This is I didn't know this song till last week. I don't really know it now. I was walking through Clittold Park, which, as you probably know, is a green area in Stoke-on-Trent, and there was a jazz band playing, and they were playing this. I thought, what is that? I should learn that. So I sort of heard some of the words and looked it up and found about 1,000 versions of it on.
Wendy's looking pleased that
What's this?
About Stoke has been
immortalised. Yeah. Anyway, so I thought, have a go. I'm going to multitask. I might have to read it while I'm trying to play it. Okay. The dew is hanging diamonds on the clover. The moon is listening to the nightingale. And while we're lost in dreams, the world around us seems like a Louisiana fairy tale. The breeze is still singing through the willows as hand in hand we stroll along the trail. And love is at its height, enchanting us tonight like a Louisiana fairy tale. Is this real, this fascination, or are my arms holding you fast? Are we here on a plantation, or can this be heaven at last? Keep dreaming with your head on my shoulder, and don't awake until the stars grow pale. The world's at our feet, the picture is complete, like a Louisiana fairy tale. Is this real, this fascination, or are my arms holding you fast? Are we here on a plantation? Can this be heaven at last? Keep dreaming with your head on my shoulder. Don't wake until the stars grow pale. The world's at our feet, the picture is complete, like a Louisiana fairy tale. Oh, the world's at our feet, the picture is complete, like a Louisiana fairy tale.
Excellent.
You have been listening to Roger Trevitt at the Islington Folk Club.
I missed that.
Now is a chance for you to get a drink from the bar, and we'll be back in 10 minutes' time. Okay, thank you for listening. It's in the little box next to Martin,
okay.
so that's good. Okay, over to Carol.
Okay. As I did walk along the street, I was my mother's darling. As I did walk along the street, I was my mother's darling. Till I did spy a fair pretty maid just as the sun was rising. With me, roo-ram-a-ra, fol-de-diddle-da, dearie, fol-de-diddle-dairy-o. Her shoes were black, her stockings white, the buckle shone like silver. Her shoes were black, her stockings white, the buckle shone like silver. She had a black and a roving eye, and her hair fell to her shoulders. With me, roo-ram-a-ra, fol-de-diddle-da, dearie, fol-de-diddle-dairy-o. Where are you going, my pretty fair maid? Where are you going, my honey? Where are you going, my pretty fair maid? Where are you going, my honey? She answered me right cheerfully, on an errand for me mammy. With me, roo-ram-a-ra, fo-li-diddle-da, diddy-fo-li-diddle-dairy-o. How old are you, my pretty fair maid? How old are you, my honey? How old are you, my pretty fair maid? How old are you, my honey? She answered me right modestly, I'm 17 come Sunday. With me, roo-ram-a-ra, fo-li-diddle-da, diddy-fo-li-diddle-dairy-o. Will you marry me, my pretty fair maid? Will you marry me, my honey? Will you marry me, my pretty fair maid? Will you marry me, my honey? I'd marry you, kind sir, she said, but I fear not for my mammy. With me, roo-ram-a-ra, fo-li-diddle-da, deary-fo-li-diddle-dairy-o. But if you come up to me mammy's house when the moon is shining clearly, if you come up to me mammy's house when the moon is shining clearly, then I'll come down and let you in, and me mammy will not hear me. With me, roo-ram-a-ra, fo-li-diddle-da, deary-fo-li-diddle-dairy-o. So I went up to her mammy's house when the moon was shining clearly. Oh, I went up to her mammy's house when the moon was shining clearly. And she came down and let me in, and I lay in her arms till morning. With me, roo-ram-a-ra, fo-li-diddle-da, deary-fo-li-diddle-dairy-o. Now, soldier, soldier, will you marry me now? Now is your time or never? Oh, soldier, soldier, will you marry me now? Now is your time or never? And if you will not marry me now, I'm quite undone forever. With me, roo-ram-a-ra, fo-li-diddle-da, deary-fo-li-diddle-dairy-o. Well, I have a wife, she is me own. How can I disdain her? I have a wife, she is me own. How can I disdain her? And every town that I pass through, a girl if I can find her. With me, roo-ram-a-ra, fo-li-diddle-da, deary-fo-li-diddle-dairy-o. I go to bed quite late at night, rise early in the morning. I go to bed quite late at night, rise early in the morning. The bugle call is my delight, and a pint of rum, me darling. With me, roo-ram-a-ra, fo-li-diddle-da, deary-fo-li-diddle-dairy-o.
Whoa.
Fabulous. Now, Rick is taking on a third man persona tonight. I think in the shadows. I think.
Deep throat.
Yeah, you gotta keep them guessing, Bernard.
Yeah. Now, where are you?
I'm actually in my brother's renting a property in somewhere called Burford in the Cotswolds, and he's vacated it for a few days. So I'm here with Caroline, and it's very posh. I'm not sure I should be singing folk music here, but I will anyway. It's not folk music.
The echo should be good, I think.
We went out for a walk today, and who should we see but Lucy Worsley? That's how posh it is. Anyway, this is my song about walking, Bernard. I think it's inspired you to write your own, hasn't it? I'll go out in my boots of leather, I'll go out in whatever weather, through the parks and the ponds and the city streets. Up a brown, lofty hill, through the greenwood where the birds trill, bright blue sky, golden wheat. Every running river, every muddy field, walking through this world, walking through this life. Sleepy village, busy town, shady valley, airy down, striding, working up a healthy sweat. Haunted wheels, wet with rain, Bluebell Path, Primrose Lane, gotta get on home before the red sun sets. Every trodden footpath, every lonely glade, walking through this world, walking through this life. Wonder why I'm walking every day. Well, walking's my religion, it's how I pray. Weary body, tired feet, I cannot stop, I must repeat, over distant hills and far away. This lovely world I want to know, see it all before I go, and never ever see another May. 10,000 miles behind me, 10,000 more to go. Walking through this world, walking through this life. You wonder why I'm walking every day. Well, walking's my religion, it's how I pray.
Super.
Mine too.
Yeah, and it inspired me to write my song. Okay, now over to Tony, who may go into strange states in order to get better sound, I think. There you go. Yeah. Tony, you're in mute. You need the sound.
Yeah. Hello, right? Can you hear me now?
It's very abstract without.
Right. There are bangs outside. There is a firework party going on. Can you hear them? Good God. Well, I'll try and sing. Okay. This is a song from over the pond. Oh, bloody hell. Sorry, can I pass? There's fireworks going on and I just can't hear myself. Can you put me on later?
Yeah. We'll do. Take a rain check and over
Actually,
to Raka.
Hang on, he might have stopped. It might have stopped. It stopped. She'll sing. Right.
Okay, you'll sing.
All along the old right. All along the old railroad, all along the sea. All along the old railroad, far as I can see, swing and turn jubilee, swing and turn jubilee, swing and turn jubilee, swing and turn jubilee. Some will come on Saturday night, some will come on Sunday. If you give them half a chance, they'll be back on Monday. Swing and turn jubilee, swing and turn jubilee, swing and turn jubilee, swing and turn jubilee. If I had a needle and thread, fast as I could sew my true love to my side, and down the street I'll go. Swing and turn, Jubilee, swing and turn, Jubilee, swing and turn, Jubilee, swing and turn, Jubilee. Oh Lord, if I had a horse to ride, oh dear me, I can't. If I had no horse to ride, I'd be found a crawling up and down the sandy road, looking for my darling. We're swing and turn, Jubilee, swing and turn, Jubilee, swing and turn, Jubilee, swing and turn, Jubilee. I won't have no winter man, neither will my cousin. You can get such stuff as that. It's 15 cents a dozen. Swing and turn, Jubilee, swing and turn, Jubilee, swing and turn, Jubilee, swing and turn, Jubilee. All along the old railroad, all along the sea, all along the old railroad, far as I can see. Swing and turn, Jubilee, swing and turn, Jubilee, swing and turn, Jubilee, swing and turn, Jubilee. And only a few fireworks.
Yeah. At one point in that song, I actually had the vision of you looking for a horse and you couldn't find it and went, oh God. It had quite a sort of a surreal aspect to it, I think, of living the song.
I think you must
The
be in
words do
Hackney.
say looking for a horse.
Are you in Hackney? Because I can hear fireworks outside here. Maybe you're in my street.
Where do you live?
I'm in Dalston, London Field.
Oh Lord. No, I'm quite a long way. I'm near Hackney Downs, so I don't think you could hear the fireworks
I can hear
There must be somebody else doing fireworks then.
Oh, Wendy's in Hackney away, aren't you? It's all Stoke.
I'll go and check.
During Ramadan.
You're going okay, no, but I'm now confused. I think after Tony, it's the Racker. So how's Arsenal doing? You're on mute.
I have no idea.
Call yourself an Arsenal fan. I don't know. Oh no. Are you going to do a poem or go on mute? I think he's clearly going on about Arsenal because he clearly feels he ought to do it on mute. No. Raka, come off mute.
We can't hear you, Raka.
What are you saying?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, we're good now. Yeah, good.
Good. Totally forgotten what I was going. By the way, Bernard, the idea of putting the listing, the lineup, the order of performers is brilliant. Takes all the stress and anxiety out of this dreadful thing we're doing. So that was a compliment, Bernard. Have you ever received one of those before? Anyway, you can hear me, can you?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Right. This is an April one, and T.S. Eliot said April is the cruelest month, and it was very cruel for these people. And it's about I wrote this play, this great play I wrote, but long is probably a more accurate thing. It had 55 characters in it, and it was absolutely hilarious. But in the middle of it, like a little diamond, it was a serious bit. And that's what you're getting, the serious bit, okay? It's called Common People. And it's about the levelers, sometimes called the diggers, and the enclosure, the effect of enclosures on the common people. On April Fool's Day, 1649, Gerard Winstanley's diggers, enemies to the crown, seeing property as a foe malign, turned the world upside down. Land was treasury for every man, even lawyer, even priest, even Lord of the Manor Francis Drake was welcome at the feast. But Drake cried, "Trespass!" Parson Platt beat the levelers till they bled and burnt their ploughs and homes and said, "Your cause is dead." But were they to come to George Hill now, every digger's heart would burn. Surely they'd cry, it must be the devil's turn. Meet John Webb Weston, Lord of Sutton, profession glutton, perpetrator and prime beneficiary of the Sutton Green enclosure, which led at least one commoner utterly to lose composure. What kind of feelings must that man within his mind possess, who from an avaricious plan his neighbor would distress? Oh, the times, the happy times, which on my lot I've spent. I pray the graveyard is his doom, who murdered our content. That's that.
Mm.
Right. I've got Amanda next.
All righty. I can do that. April may not be the cruelest month, but it so far has been the coolest month, I reckon. So this has nothing to do with that, but yeah, another May song. I think I'm doing all my May songs, both. Well, I've only got two tonight. So this is one of the first folk songs I learned, I think, some time ago now. As I walked out in a bright May morn, calm and clear was the weather, I chanced to roam some miles from home among the beautiful bloom and heather, and there's heather on the moor, over the heather, over the moor and among the heather. I chanced to roam some miles from home among the beautiful bloom and heather, and there's heather on the moor. As I roved along with me hunting song, my heart as light as any feather, I met a pretty maid upon the way, she was tripping the dew down from the heather, and there's heather on the moor, over the heather, over the moor and among the heather. I met a pretty maid upon the way, she was tripping the dew down from the heather, and there's heather on the moor. Oh, where are you going to, my pretty fair maid, the hill or the dale, come tell me either. Right modestly she answered me, to the feeding of me lambs together, and there's heather on the moor, over the heather, over the moor and among the heather. Right modestly she answered me, to the feeding of me lambs together, and there's heather on the moor. Well, we both shook hands and down we sat, for it being the finest day in summer, and we sat till the red setting beams of the sun came sparkling down among the heather, and there's heather on the moor, over the heather, over the moor and among the heather. We sat till the red setting beams of the sun came sparkling down among the heather, and there's heather on the moor. Now she says I must away, for my sheep and lambs have strayed from hunger. But I am loath to leave you now, as those fond lambs are to part from their mother, and there's heather on the moor, over the heather, over the moor and among the heather. But I am loath to leave you now, as those fond lambs are to part from their mother, and there's heather on the moor. Up she gets and away she goes, her name and place I know not either. But if I were king, I'd make her queen, the lass I met among the heather, and there's heather on the moor, over the heather, over the moor and among the heather. If I were king, I'd make her queen, the lass I met among the heather, and there's heather on the moor.
I'm a bit sneezing fit. Right. But over to Chris. One of our Trad to Mad entries, and thank you for this month.
Ah, yes, Trad to Mad. Anyway, this has nothing to do with Trad to Mad. This is the season when nightingales could be heard singing in the woods. And I don't know if any have been heard on Islington Green recently, but we could watch out for them. And this is a traditional song that I think I must have heard and learnt originally at primary school. I'm sure that's where it came from. I'm sure lots of other people will know it from school times as well. But I suspect that the pupils and probably the teachers too weren't aware of the euphemisms in the song about sitting down to listen to the nightingale. And it's got a warning, I suppose, for young ladies that if a young man invites you to come and sit down on the ground and listen to the nightingale, ask him to show you his RSPB membership card to make sure he's a genuine ornithologist. Anyway, here it is, Sweet Nightingale. Pretty maid, come along, don't you hear the fine song? The sweet notes of the nightingale flow. Don't you hear the fond tale of the sweet nightingale as she sings in the valley below? As she sings in the valley below. Pretty Betsy, don't fail, I will carry your pail straight home to your cot as we go. You will hear the fond tale of the sweet nightingale as she sings in the valley below. As she sings in the valley below. Pray leave me alone, I have hands of my own, and along with you, sir, I'll not go. For to hear the fond tale of the sweet nightingale, as she sings in the valley below. As she sings in the valley below. Come sit yourself down here with me on the ground, on this bank where the primroses grow. Here we'll hear the fond tale of the sweet nightingale as she sings in the valley below. As she sings in the valley below. So she sat herself down there with him on the ground, on this bank where the primroses grow. And she heard the fond tale of the sweet nightingale as she sings in the valley below. As she sings in the valley below. Now this couple agreed to get married with speed, and straight to the church they did go. Nevermore she's afraid for to sit in the shade, nor to lie in the valley below. Nor to lie in the valley below.
That was taxpayer-funded smut in the 60s, Chris.
Yeah. So I think a song from Nick, I think, is what I had written on my list.
Did you? Can I play a tune?
Nick? Yeah. Yeah, you can play a tune if you like. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, yeah.
This is a version of the Princess Royal after the fashion of the playing of Alex Shishkovsky. Thank you.
Very good.
Tired out just playing that. I can't imagine myself dancing that, but that was about 20 years ago, last time I danced that.
What do they call that? Is it capers when the meter shifts?
It depends who's dancing it, but yeah, Chris, you probably know better than I do.
Well, what do you mean? What capers are when you leap from one foot, leap up high on
No,
up
I'm
one
talking about when this tune is rolling along and it's at a certain pace and there's a pulse, and then all of a sudden it switches, it stops.
It's slow. It's slows. That's because you have to do a figure in the dance. You have to do a figure which doesn't fit the fast rhythm. So it slows down for you.
It's a fancy show-off figure.
Yes,
and,
but fun.
Angel never danced it that fast. I'd just like to point that out.
And you can have them on pizza.
Slows, you can have them in gin.
Slows.
Capers.
Yeah. Okay. I did this last week. Sort of, it's my ode for professional footballers, the bankers and politicians I wrote in 2010, but it didn't seem to fix the problem. Everybody's cheating. Cheating ain't good. If you're caught cheating, you're being misunderstood. Everybody's lying, you know it's true. You lie to me, I lie to you. It's not my money, it's not my wife, it's not my drugs, it's not my life. Everybody's cheating. cheating good. If you're caught cheating, you'll be misunderstood. It's in the papers, it's on TV, and the World Wide Web for all to see. Everybody's talking about me and you. I remember nothing, what did we do? Everybody's cheating, cheating good. If you're caught cheating, you'll be misunderstood. Trust no one, the kids will cry, friends will fight and some will die. Sell your story, tell your tale, take the money, life's for sale. Everybody's cheating, cheating good. If you're caught cheating, you'll be misunderstood. Well, that should fix it, I think. Okay, right. Over to Mary.
Okay, a bit on the theme of cheating as well, but an older song. It's called The Verdant Braes of Screen. I think it's Irish, but I'm not sure. As I rode out one evening fair by the verdant braes of screen, I set my back to a hawthorn tree to view the sun. Sorry, is there someone unmuted?
Not anymore. Welcome,
Okay.
Ed.
Sorry. Okay, I'll just start again. Sorry. As I rode out one evening fair by the verdant braes of screen, I set my back to a hawthorn tree to view the sun in the west country. The dew on the forest green. A lad I spied by Owen's side, and a maiden at his knee, and he was fair as the fairest flower, and she all way and one to see. All way and one was she. Oh, sit you down on the grassy sand, on the dewy grass so green, for the small birds have all come and gone since I my own true love have seen. Since I my true love have seen. Oh, I'll not sit on the grass, she said, nor be a love of thine, for I hear you love a Connacht maid. Your heart's no longer mine, she said, and your heart's no longer mine. And I'll not wed an old man, for his time is almost done. Nor will I wed a younger man, for he's good for many's the
the one, she said, for he's good for many's the one.
Super duper. Just before we get John, I'm going to say hello to Ed, just to check that you're out there and you're okay. And Ed, can you hear me? Are you receiving me, Ed? No.
Can you hear me?
I can. Okay, so we'll put you on for a song after Riggy.
Okay, Grant. Thanks.
Oh, okay. So we back over to John with his fiddle, I think. Okay. John, you're on mute. Come on.
Am I off mute?
You're off mute. We can hear you.
I haven't played this in a year apart from 5 minutes ago. So we'll see how it goes. This is, what's it called? Shottish after Björn Storby.
We're now going to go on our Atlantic travels. Maybe even further. Pacific travels with Riggy and then Ed.
We'll see. It's funny. I had such a good time the last time I flew back after being in England for 6 months to look over and to see so much open land that between the Gulf of St. Lawrence at the very eastern end of Canada to almost all the way to California, there seemed to be nobody living below me. This has nothing to do with this song. This is a song about you. This is a song for all the good people. All the good people I've known in my life. This is a song for all the good people, the people I'm thanking my stars for tonight. This is a song for all my companions who knew what I needed and shared what they had. Food on the table, a heart that was able to keep me just this side of sad. This is a song for all the good people I've known in my life. This is a song for all the good people, the people I'm thanking my stars for tonight. This is a song for all the good travelers who passed through my life as they moved along. The ramblers, the thinkers, the just one more drinkers, each took the time to sing me a song. This is a song for all the good people I've known in my life. This is a song for all the good people I'm thanking my stars for tonight. 3 more verses that I just can't get through.
Oh, we like those. Oh,
We've got all Rod Stewart on us, I think. Right. So we're swinging across to the middle of the Atlantic. Ed, are you out there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know whether you noticed I was missing for a bit because it's been only fortnightly. I wasn't missing very much from you, but my laptop died and it took me over a month to raise the cash to get another one. So anyway, hopefully this one lives.
You have got pictures of goats, which is fairly impressive.
Yes, that's Nemo.
Right.
Who was a male who I couldn't decide if I was going to eat him or use him for breeding. So I called him Nemo, which means no one in Latin. So if I ate him, I wouldn't have eaten anybody.
Oh.
But we used him as a breeding male for a while. So anyway, right. After all that. In which case, yes, I'll sing a song that mentions the goats. What's a sensible thing? Right. And it's also appropriate because it's May Day on Saturday. So 'tis of a farmer's lad kept sheep all on a hill, and he went out one May morning to see what he could kill, singing, blow away the morning dew, the dew and the dew, blow away the morning dew, how sweet the winds do blow. Now he looked high and he looked low, he cast an underlook, and there he saw this pretty fair maid just dipping in a brook, singing, blow away the morning dew, the dew and the dew, blow away the morning dew, how sweet the winds do blow. Cast over me my mantle fair and pin it to my gown, and if thou wilt take hold me hand, then I will be thy own, singing, blow away the morning dew, the dew and the dew, blow away the morning dew, how sweet the winds do blow. He mounted on his milk-white steed, she upon another, then off they rode together just like sister and like brother, singing, blow away the morning dew, the dew and the dew, blow away the morning dew, how sweet the winds do blow. Now as they've rode and rode along, they found these pooks of hay. He says this is a rare old place for men and maids to play, singing, blow away the morning dew, the dew and the dew, blow away the morning dew, how sweet the winds do blow. But as they've passed her father's gate, how nimbly she's nipped in, crying, there is a fool without, but here's a maid within, singing, blow away the morning dew. The dew and the dew, blow away the morning dew. How sweet the winds do blow. No, but there is a flower in our garden called the marigold. And if you will not when you may, then you may not when you mould, singing, blow away the morning dew. The dew and the dew, blow away the morning dew. How sweet the winds do blow. And there is a horse in me father's stable, standing next the goats. He shakes his head above the trough, but he dare not get his oats, singing, blow away the morning dew. The dew and the dew, blow away the morning dew. How sweet the winds do blow.
Super duper.
Oh dear.
Are you well and everything apart from your laptop?
Yes, I'm grand. Everything's going quite nicely. It's,
Okay. Right, over to North London and Pete and Maggie now. Oh,
sorry, tapped the wrong one, didn't I? Bit of a last-minute inspiration. Bernard, you talked about Tom Dooley being probably wrongly convicted and hung. It made me think of Pete Cooper, who's a regular at guest at
Hasn't been hung
Islington.
either.
Had the tune Coleman's March, had another tragic story. Joe Coleman, who was convicted of murdering, was it his mother-in-law? And played this tune allegedly on his while being taken to his execution, sitting on his coffin on an ox cart. And I think his sister-in-law confessed years later. She done it.
Are you going to do another one, or?
Yeah, I got one. I don't know where I read this recently, but apparently post-Brexit, it's easier. It would be easier to tour Europe as a musician if you're from St. Lucia, for instance, rather than Britain. So I intend to redeem my West Indian heritage and get an appropriate passport. As you might, I could tell you recognise I'm West Indian, but I'm as West Indian as Vinnie Jones is Welsh or Zolabod was British, to give you a clue. One grandparent was born, in my case, in Barbados. So that's I'm on this. So this is a well-known old West Indian song entitled "Back to Back and Belly to Belly." Back to back, belly to belly, I don't give a damn. Done dead already, oh. Back to back, belly to belly at the Zombie Jamboree. Hear the chorus. Back to back, belly to belly, I don't give a damn. Done dead already, oh. Back to back, belly to belly at the Zombie Jamboree. Zombie Jamboree took place in a New York cemetery. Took place in a Long Island cemetery. Zombies from all parts of the island. Some of them are great calypsonians. Hey, since the season was carnival, they got together in Bacchanal, singing back to back, belly to belly, I don't give a damn. I done dead already, oh. Back to back, belly to belly at the Zombie Jamboree. Hear the chorus. Back to back, belly to belly, I don't give a damn. Done dead already, oh. Back to back, belly to belly at the Zombie Jamboree. One female zombie wouldn't behave. She says she wants me for a slave. In the one hand, she's holding the quart of wine. In the other, she's pointing that she'll be mine. Now believe me, folks, I had to run. Husband of a zombie ain't no fun. I says, oh no, my turtle dove, that old bag of bones I cannot love. Back to back, belly to belly, I don't give a damn. I'm done dead already, oh. Back to back, belly to belly at the Zombie Jamboree. Hear the chorus. Back to back, belly to belly, I don't give a damn. Done dead already, oh. Back to back, belly to belly at the Zombie Jamboree. Right there and then she raised her feet. I'm gonna get you now, my sweet. I'm gonna make you call me Sweetie Pie. I says, oh no, get back, you lie. I may be lying, but you will see. After you kiss this dead zombie, yuck. No, I've never seen such a horror in my life. Can you imagine me with a zombie wife? Oh, back to back, belly to belly, I don't give a damn. I'm done dead already, oh. Back to back, belly to belly at the Zombie Jamboree. Hear the chorus. Back to back, belly to belly, I don't give a damn. Done dead already, oh. Back to back, belly to belly at the Zombie Jamboree.
Woo!
First performed by Lord Invader and his 12 penetrators.
Super duper. And now over to Marilyn, who wants to fill the internet with cats, I think.
Yes,
Right.
sorry, I'll buy Jumbo.
No.
Guy.
I think having a cat in the act is
He likes to be involved. He's gone. Good. This is a lead belly one. I told her no, I ain't going down, ain't going down, ain't going down, no baby, no red cross door. She told me, Daddy, dear Daddy, better never been feeding everybody off of pork and beans. I told her no, I ain't going down, ain't going down, ain't going down, no baby, no red cross door. She told me, Daddy, dear Daddy, you're driving me wild. Ain't you gonna fight for your wife and child? I told her no, I ain't going down, ain't going down, ain't down, no baby, no red cross door. She told me, Daddy, dear Daddy, I'm down on my knees. Ain't you gonna fight for me, please? I told her no, Oh, I ain't going down, ain't going down, ain't going down. No, baby, no red cross door. Sorry, I think my voice has already gone to sleep before the rest of me. Say two.
It gives it a late night feel, I think. Over to Roger. Do I need the rain machine?
Maybe at the beginning and end.
Shall I give it a bit now?
Yeah, give it a bit now. Excellent. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain on a sunny day. I know it's shining like water. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Yesterday and the days before, sun is cold and the rain is hard, I know. It's been that way all my life. Those circle fast and slow, round and round and round it goes, it can't stop. And I wonder, I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain shining down on a sunny day? Shining down on a sunny day.
Really good.
Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
Excellent, excellent. Great song.
Forgot to plug my guitar in. Could you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine, yeah.
Belt and braces,
Okay.
good.
So we'll finish off with Wendy, Martin, and a song from Carol. Okay. Carol's waving in a sort of strange way. I don't know.
I'll leave it till next time because
I'll leave it till next time. Okay, well, Martin is
tired
top
now.
of the bill then.
Thanks anyway.
Okay, I think I'm going to do something entirely different, if you'll forgive me. Okay. You don't know what love is until you've learned the meaning of the blues, until you've loved a love you had to lose. You don't know what love is. You don't know how lips hurt until you've kissed and had to pay the cost, until you've flipped your heart and you have lost. You don't know what love is. Do you know how a lost heart feels the pain of reminiscing and our lips that taste of tears lose their taste for kissing. You don't know how hearts burn for love that cannot live yet never dies. Until you've faced each dawn with sleepless eyes, you don't know what love is. You don't know what love is.
Super, but when you said something different, I thought it was going to be juggling or
Lovely.
jam
Really
making.
good.
Really
Good.
nice.
Yeah. Martin, have you got a showstopper to finish us off? Well, I've lost him. Where's he gone? Oh, he's down there. Oh, right. Martin, are you there?
I'm here, yes.
Okay, sing us a song to finish us off.
Today I've been busy removing, and I'm all of a fidgety fidge. My last digs was on the embankment, the third seat from Waterloo Bridge. But the cooking and the attendance didn't happen to suit me so well, so I ordered my man to pack up and look out for another hotel. Well, he did, and the new place is extra, I vow. Just wait until I tell you where I'm living now. I live in Trafalgar Square with 4 lions to guard me, fountains and statues all over the place, and the metropole staring me right in the face. Well, I own it's a trifle drafty, but I look at it this way, you see. If it's good enough for Nelson, it's quite good enough for me. Well, the beds ain't as soft as they might be, still the temperature's never too high, and it's nice to see swells what are passing look on you with envious eye. And when you wake up in the morning, just think how nice it must be to have a good walk for your breakfast, and the same for your dinner and tea. Well, there's many a swell up in Park Lane tonight who'd be only too glad to have my appetite. I live in Trafalgar Square with 4 lions to guard me, fountains and statues all over the place, and the metropole staring me right in the face. Well, I own it's a trifle drafty, but I looks at it this way, you see. If it's good enough for Nelson, it's quite good enough for me. When I think of those unlucky bounders, the Morgans, the Clarence de Clares, who have to put up at the Cecil, well, my tenderest sympathies theirs. But to show I'm not selfish or greedy, I just tell each aristocrat I don't mind exchanging apartments. Now I can't say no fairer than that. But those soft-headed sillies don't hear what I say,
so they go on suffering while I am all okay. I live in Trafalgar Square with 4 lions to guard me. Fountains and statues all over the place, and the metropole staring me right in the face. Well, I own it's a trifle drafty, but I look at it this way, you see. If it's good enough for Nelson, it's quite good enough for me. If it's good enough for Nelson, it's quite good enough for me. Fabulous.
Yay!
I think 13th of May is our next meet. Trad to Mad finishes on the 1st of May for this quarter. And I wish you good night and thank you, everybody. I think.
Thank you, Bernard.
Thanks, Bernard. Thanks, Bernard.
Thank you, Nick.
Oh, the angel band.
You have been listening to the Islington Folk Bar.